My name is Ray Couture. I'm a professional astrologer.
How I feel about astrology. Most of the men in the comments will be like, hey man, we understand. Most of the ladies will be like, Abba's being such a hater. It's because you don't understand.
It's because you don't know what it is. You don't know how it is. It's like, yeah, whatever.
All right, watch. This is a professional, supposedly. Let's see how he does.
And how long have you been an astrologer?
Between 45 and 50 years.
Have you ever done anything like this?
Not in a group setting, but wherever I am, I look at somebody and say, are you a Pisces? And sometimes they say, yeah, and sometimes they say, none of your business.
I will say this guy is charming, at the very least, which is absolutely perfect when you're a snake oil salesman. You know what I mean? Like, you have to use your personality to lure these people in to want to believe.
No, you
in
don't
what you're
understand, Abba. It really works.
But,
you just have to do it properly. Yeah, sure. Pyramid schemes as well. Go on.
What do you mean you don't want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars? I'm here in your Facebook inbox and you're not trying to get fucking filthy rich? What's wrong with you? Now let me drive away in my Mercedes Benz.
What's your name?
Nathaniel.
How tall are you?
Damn, why does this guy look like he's got done butchering a white supremacist? This man's crazy. He's got his knife on his back area. He looks like when he's not killing white supremacists, he's probably doing bike deliveries for Uber Eats.
With his rabbi hair.
Yo!
Nathaniel.
How tall are you?
5'10".
Let's see your profile. Oh, okay. You're Scorpio.
What makes me a Scorpio to you?
The intensity.
Bro, I don't know if I can make it through this episode. I had a big ass meal earlier and I'm already backed up on all the poop I can handle. This bullshit is gonna make me shit my pants.
When you were growing up, what kind of problems did you have with your parents?
They could never decide if they wanted to be together or not.
Do you worry a lot?
Absolutely. Mainly about my son.
Just face on.
What are you looking for?
Oh, the ears of a Capricorn are just chiseled. I'll go with Virgo. Okay. I'm changing that to Libra.
Why?
You accepted it too fast. You see your hand. So you're an independent thinker.
Yeah.
I'm married to a transgender, so you're trans, and I appreciate the courage and the work that goes into becoming who you really are.
Yeah.
Did he look at this man's hands and say, you're an independent thinker?
Yeah.
That's kind of like when guys look at a girl's tits and like, you're very intelligent. Hey, you know what? Listen. Next time I look at a girl's poom poom, I'll be like, man, you cook well.
Hi, what's your name?
Amalia.
You put your foot forward. When you were growing up, what did you want to be?
Like a leader or like actress or something like fun, an entertainer for sure.
Yeah, do you like to control things around you?
Yes, I like it my way.
Most Leos are like that.
Oh.
She plays with the balls. For sure. This girl will not neglect your testes. God bless her. You ever had to tell a girl to, don't forget my balls? You should start at the testes.
Here I am. This is fun. I don't care if I get any of them right. It's fun. Do you know that women or men or people with red hair have a lot of Neanderthal DNA?
Haven't heard that one yet, no.
Is that your natural color?
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Can I see your hands?
Yes. They look like Neanderthal hands.
The final answer is Aries.
So if he's a professional, how many of these does he have to get right to have some semblance of having knowledge in this field?
None of this means anything. Because there's going to be an explanation for anything. That's what I say.
All right, raise your hand if he got you correct. Go ahead and turn around.
I'm afraid, but...
You got 4 people right.
Yeah. Based on nothing that had to do with alignment of stars and planets and when you were born. So yeah, sure.
And that's not too bad.
Who was the most obvious?
I don't know. None of them, apparently.
Why do you have a problem with astrology? What's your problem with astrology?
Because it's, look, some people will be like, I just use it for fun and all this other stuff. Cool story. Okay. If that's you, whatever. What I think is interesting about astrology is it's inherently prejudicial.
Yes.
Right? Prejudice is the idea that you are judging someone or attributing them certain behavioral patterns or characteristics based off little to no evidence. An unfavorable opinion or feeling formed beforehand or without knowledge, thought, or reason. Okay? And that's why it's prejudiced. Because if you look at somebody and be like, well, you know what? You're a Virgo, so that means you probably smell. People are like, oh, that's just funny, whatever. It's just like an astrology thing. Now you replace Virgo with Indian. Would you say that's not prejudiced?
Of course.
Oh yeah, Leos can't keep a job because they're so hot-headed. Replace Leo with black people. Would you not say that's prejudiced? Replace Leo with women. So based off of things I can't control, which is when I was born and where I was born, you're going to tell me aspects of myself. Like, well, Abba, no, you don't understand. And this is what they always do. They always move the goalposts when you talk to people. This, you don't understand. It's more complicated. You got to look at the rising moon and the falling stars, and then all of a sudden the nebulae come together, and then you
got to look
the
at
Milky Way. And I'm just like, at some
you got to look at the culture. You have to look at the history. You got same thing. Potatoes and
potatoes. What? Scientists have tried to prove the accuracy of this mumbo jumbo. They've had experts from all over the world try to replicate results at any kind of consistent rate, even with a little bit. They can't do it. They can't do it. And when they get called out on it, they say, well, listen, it's too complicated to explain. So I think that's just why I get annoyed by it, because it's goofy shit. And you just hear so many ladies go, I can never get with a Capricorn. It's just open prejudice. That's all it is. And I'm like,
what I like is really I don't really have a religion. I don't really like, I don't have a religion. I'm spiritual. I can't really go by those things, really. The religion and stuff like that is too strict. But then they're hardcore believers in astrology. And to me, I'm like, well, that's your religion, boo-boo. That's you treat it as a religion. That's what you do every day that you wake up. That's your religion. You have a religion. Your religion is astrology. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You let it dictate how you're going to interact with people.
Yeah.
Boo-boo bitch. That's religion.
Hey, let me say this, man. Women want to believe in magic. Men want to learn magic.
Yeah.
All right. But there's also another layer to this that annoys me. I feel like there's a certain level of arrogance to think that because Venus is in a retrograde, that's why you need to eat quinoa on Tuesday. Like the world and the universe revolves around you. Right? And it's just like, you're not that important. Why would
you're just a little
constellations that are so far away? And then they'll come with these stupid lines. Well, Abba, do you recognize that the moon affects the cycle? Just because the moon has some measure of effect on us, which is one within our vicinity, it doesn't mean that constellations so far away have the same effect. And you know what the craziest is about this whole astrology thing? You know, like, what's your sign?
What's my sign?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Just tell me your sign, real quick.
My ascendant is Leo.
You know, the irony is that because of the axis of the earth, okay, all the signs that we have used for so long are not exactly in the places that they're supposed to be. Meaning everyone is one sign over. Meaning if you are a Taurus, you're actually an Aries. Because all the signs that we thought because of the tilting of the earth. So none of it. And look, it's not my opinion. You can look this up. But it's just an interesting thing where no matter how much facts and evidence you bring to the table, there'll always be like, but I love magic. And I'm just sitting here like, you can't argue with this.
It's the romance behind it. That's what you like. You like the romance. You like the romance of different things. You like the romance of being able to tell the future. You like the romance of being able to tell who someone is like. Oh, I know the truth. I hold the truth. I know how that person is. I done my calculation and I have the truth. Everybody in the humankind always wanted to have that. The knowledge, the ultimate knowledge, the romance of knowing everything about someone without even speaking to that person. Oh, you're so, wow, it's crazy the energy that you have. You know so much. That's what it is. And you have the guru-like people. You're like this and you're like that, and this happened to you. Oh, be careful with the vase. What vase? cling, and then you break it like the Oracle in the Matrix one. That's what it is. People want that. They want to be the Neo. They want to be Neo, Morpheus, the Oracle, Niobe. They want to be everything. They want to live in that Matrix and be able to predict it. Mr. Anderson. They want to predict that. That's what they want to do. That's just the romance around it. Being able to predict. Do you believe in magic? I sure do. Because if I believe in it, I don't have a purpose. And if I believe in that magic, it gives me a purpose. Yeah. That's what it is. It's a religion.
Yeah. Hey, listen, and some people would say, I just like to have fun with it. Cool. Maybe that's you. But I'm assuring you that there's other women out there who are crazy about this stuff and who act irrational.
There's people that start their whole day wrong. Like, what's wrong with you? Fucking Venus is in Gatorade again. And I'm going to have a bad day. Shut up and have your day.
Yeah. And
just have it.
You know what's crazy is like they've done studies where they told people like, what's your sign? And they're like, Capricorn. And then they read them the star chart for a Leo. And the person's like, oh yeah, that sounds like me. And they came to realize that most people were going to accept any kind of reading that they were going to give, even if it didn't match their sign whatsoever. So all in all, it's just mumbo jumbo, and it's okay. You know what? I like Pokemon too. It's fine. The only difference is I know Pokemon are fake. Okay, I don't run around throwing Pokeballs expecting Charizard to come out. So let's just admit it that we like some mumbo jumbo, and then we can all have a wonderful day. But you know what I don't do? I don't say, "Oh, I want to find a rock trainer to mate with me when I'm on Tinder." You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I cannot get with a Jigglypuff. Ugh. Sugary ass Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, you're into water Pokemon? Ugh, you know what that means? Stupid. So this is my thought process on it. I think it's lame. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't know enough. Ladies, if I'm wrong, why don't you let us know? And fellas, since you guys already know how I feel and you feel the same, why don't you let us know? Actually, you know what? Leave a story below of some of the craziest things that you may have heard or seen with ladies who believe in astrology. And ladies, if you know guys who are crazy into that, by all means, let us know as well. I want to read some stories. Okay, so give me some.
I want to hear.
Let's get spicy. Okay,
let's get some spice on it.
That's it. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, let us know.
A não ser a vontade de te encontrar, motivo já nem sei, nem que seja só para estar ao seu lado, só pra ler.